some bitter coffee. Let us begin. Alright guys, what's up? Joey Geither here with JG Multimedia, and today we're going to be talking about how to add a chatbot to your WordPress website for free. You know, a chatbot is a great way to help you gain more leads, whether that's email addresses or phone numbers, and it'll even help people stay on your site longer, help them out to see, you know, where they can navigate to, or help them find what they're looking for on your website. So the WordPress plugin we're going to be using to help create this chatbot is called Bot Penguin. I also tried Collect Chat, however, when I tried using it on mobile, I had a hard time typing anything in, but I tested Bot Penguin on mobile device as well as desktop, and it's working great. It doesn't slow down my website at all, so that's the one that I prefer to use, and that's the one I'm going to show you guys how to install. Cool. So Bot Penguin, really quick, I'm going to show you what it does on my website. So pretty much, it pops up after 7 seconds on both desktop version and mobile version, and it'll ask, hey, in case we disconnect, what's your email? So they type in their email address, and it's actually able to check and see if it's a legitimate email address. I mean, it doesn't send a verification to the email, but it does check to make sure that it at least looks like an email. Then I also ask for a phone number, however they can skip this if they don't feel comfortable giving that to me. And then it simply asks them, you know, what are they interested in? You know, my website, digital media stuff, so photography, videography, website design, as well as graphic design. What are they what project do they want me to handle within those groups? They select that, and then it'll tell them thank you for chatting, and it'll even give them a free download link, or a link to my free downloads that I've created. Lightroom presets, intellectual PDFs, but you know, I don't know if they'd even be interested in that, but it's a thought that counts. It's a thank you for filling it out. Or if it pops up and they don't even care, they could just exit out of it, and then whenever they go to another page, Chrome, whatever browser you use, knows it's the same user, so it won't pop up again after 7 seconds when they revisit another page. Cool. So let's hop right into it. So the first step you're going to want to do to get Bot Penguin is obviously go to the site. So botpenguin.com, type that in any browser, and head on over to it. So once you're at botpenguin.com, you're going to see a blue button in the top right that says Get Started for Free. You're going to want to click on that, and it's going to have you create a login. So, you know, set up your email account, all that stuff. And then once you're logged in, it's going to take you to the dashboard. So once you're at the dashboard, you're just going to click the button that says Let's Get You Started, and you're going to get started. So once you do that, it's going to take you over to an area where you could select what you're setting up the chatbot for. There's one for Facebook, or maybe even a landing page, but we're going to stick with the middle one that is for websites. So once you click next, it's going to take you to the part of the page where it's going to ask you what kind of chatbot you want to create. Is it one for, you know, appointment booking? Is it one for customer service? Or is it one for lead generation? So the one we're creating for our site is going to be for lead generation. So you're going to want to click that and head over to next. So now we're at the part where we get to customize the appearance of the chatbot. So you're able to edit things like the icon of the chatbot, the name, and the color. So very quickly, you can upload whatever logo you want in case, you know, it's more of a brand logo instead of a chatbot icon, like a face of the person that they have. So you're able to upload that. You're able to name your chatbot. I just named mine JG Multimedia. And then you're also able to select the color. I selected black in my case. So once you finish customizing your chatbot, it'll take you to a page that allows you to choose or make a template. It offers you templates, you know, different chatbots that they have already created with, you know, different questions that they have for different situations. They also have one for customer support. However, in our case, we're just going to build our own template just so you can kind of see how you can customize what you can do with this chatbot. So once you choose a template, it'll bring you to a place where you can copy code snippets, I guess. However, you can just ignore this if you're using WordPress. We're not putting it in the body tags of anything. It'll do this all for us in the plugin. So we're just going to skip over this part. You just click done, head over to the next section, ignore that gross looking snippet of code. I guess it's not that bad, but still, ignore it. So once you hit next after skipping the code snippet, it'll take you to the design page of your template for your chatbot. Now, this part is also fun, and it's also more customizable, and it's easy to do. It's just drag and drop. You're not really doing any code whatsoever. So the first part of the selection is where you want your chatbot to show up when somebody visits your website. So you can do it in the bottom right corner, you can do it in the bottom left corner, or you can kind of do it in the middle of the page on the right. So I just chose bottom right because I think that's the most natural, personally. I guess there's no right way. It also depends on your website. If it's overlapping anything of importance, like something down in the footer, it might overlap that. So if you have something in the very bottom right of your footer, you might want to select the bottom left chatbot, I guess. It's all preference. But you're also able to change things like the window height, the window width of the chatbot. I just didn't even touch that because I thought it was fine. It looked fine on my website. And mobile, it'll just cover the whole screen, I believe, on mobile. So my bot name again is JG Multimedia. And then you can also edit the call to action, as they call it, text. And that's just what the chatbot kind of has next to it. You know, mine's "May I help you?" You can change it to "Hi." You can change it to "Talk to me, please, someone." I'm fine. Totally good. But yeah, you could change that. Just different call to action. Get personal. I don't know. I left it. I thought it was pretty good. They did a good job. So once you do that, you can head on over to the Build tab at the top. And this is actually where you're able to customize which direction the conversation is going to go when the chatbot comes up and when somebody starts talking to it. So as I mentioned earlier, my conversation starts off with, "Hey, thank you for visiting my website. In case we disconnect, can I get an email?" And then after they enter a legit email, it'll ask for a phone number, and they can skip that. You can change that in the settings, and then it'll ask them what they're interested in. It'll give them a multiple choice selection where they can choose photography, videography, website design, or graphic design, and then it'll take them right away to saying, "Thanks for chatting, and here's a free download link to my downloads if you're interested." And again, if it's a client, they might not be interested in any of those stuff, but it's the thought that counts, again. But as you can see, there's a bunch of different ways that you can set up for this chat to go. You can add, I'm just looking at it now, just a lot of stuff. Web links, rating, they could rate your chat. I don't know. For mine, it doesn't matter. If they really hated it, I don't really care. That's mean. If they hated it, I'd get rid of it. Maybe I should add a rating. So that's how my chatbot engages with the audience, or I guess the customer, either one. But it's nice and quick. It asks for an email. They could skip the phone number if they want to. And it's just a quick multiple choice question. They don't have to type really anything outside of their email or phone number. So it's nice and quick, but it gives me the information. You can also add a bunch of other things that they have in their chat components, they call it, that you can just drag and drop onto there, customize it however you want. And then again, you can end the conversation with it, adding to a page link or something like that. So once you're done customizing how your chatbot conversation is going to go, you can head on over to the Install tab, and here you're actually able to copy and paste different snippets of code and API keys based on what kind of website you're using. We're using a WordPress website, so we're going to head over to the CMS tab and then go down to the WordPress button that says Install, click on that, and then copy and paste the API key. I guess right now just copy that API key, and then we're later going to, when we install the plugin, paste it into the section where it asks for the API key. So once you're done copying the API key for your chatbot, you're going to head on over to the Configure tab in the top right, and here you're able to adjust the settings of your chatbot, like what kind of information does it collect, as well as what email it'll send the alerts to that somebody filled out your chatbot or engaged with your chatbot. However, the most important thing is probably the Triggers tab, where you're able to set up after how many seconds does the chatbot pop up for a user on either mobile or your desktop, and it automatically sets it at 7 seconds, which I kept because I thought, that's pretty good. I changed it to 1 second and tested that out. However, it is incredibly annoying on mobile because it pops up right away before the page even loads. I guess if it's under 1 second your page loads, then it'll pop up a second after it loads. But most websites aren't that fast. But again, the mobile version, the chatbot covers the whole page, and so I found that annoying that it pops up right away before they see any content on the website. So 7 seconds for me was perfect, worked just fine. And if they don't want it, they can exit out of it, click the little X on there, and again, it's no harm. It's very quick. If they don't like it, exit out of it, they're out of it. So on mobile version, 7 seconds was good for me. Desktop, it's in the small right hand corner, and I thought that was perfect. However, even more important than how many seconds after the chatbot pops up is when the user closes the bot, when does it open? And I always say never. I changed it to never because if they go to another page, then after 7 seconds, it's going to pop up again. If they head over to another page, it's going to pop up again. So after, they close the chatbot, I don't want that to keep popping up and annoying them. So it pops up once after 7 seconds, and then I change it so it never opens after they close it, and then they're done with it. So that's good. I guess you could have it keep popping up if you want to annoy them. That's fine. That's preference too. But I selected never open. So once you're done configuring the bot penguin settings of your chatbot, you're done. You're done with the chatbot setup. It's ready. It's good. You're going to want to head over to your WordPress website, specifically the dashboard, so you can add a new plugin. And you're simply going to search for bot penguin. It should be easy to find. It looks like a penguin robot icon. So you're going to click install and then activate. So once you're done activating the key, you're going to want to head over to the tools section in your WordPress dashboard and click on it, and a drop down menu should pop out and you should see bot penguin. So cool, click on that, and then once you're in the bot penguin, you're just going to see a little section where you can paste the API key that you copied earlier and put that in there, save it, and you should be done, and your chatbot should be activated on your website. So once you're done copying and pasting the API key of your chatbot in the bot penguin section of your WordPress website, you're actually able to see the different leads and messages that you generate from your website using your chatbot in the bot penguin website in their dashboard section. So if you head on over to their website and click on your profile icon, drop down menu, you should see dashboard, click on that, and there you can find your messages and your leads that people have put into your chatbot. So if you go into the leads section of your dashboard, you're actually able to then export the emails that you collected as well as the phone numbers, any other important information that you collected, export out those contacts, stuff like that, to your list, so then you can hit them with e-blasts and newsletters and stuff like that. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully this chatbot helps your website get more leads. Hopefully you're able to follow up with customers, your audiences, on what they're interested in, why they visited your website in the first place, and get you more business. So if this video helped you out, guys, please subscribe. Also check out my website if you have any inquiries or questions that I can help you out with, or just put it down below in the chat. And check out my social media. Yeah, bye. I know that you feel some type